Hello, hello, beautiful goddesses. Hello and welcome. All right, let me get us set up. And if you are jumping on live, say hello so I can see you. Let me just get my computer set up as well. Sometimes the comments don't come in on my phone, so I have both set up and I want to make sure that I can see everyone's comments. And I'm really excited about today's holistic guidance. There we go. All set. Perfect. Because we are last week of March. So that means this is the last week for this particular theme. And this month, the theme has been around your essence, bringing it forward, how to step into it and not embody it just at specific moments, but pretty much all the time. This is how you really connect to who you are. This is how you bring it forward. And today we're going to be talking about that a little bit more. Hello, beautiful Carol. I didn't see it come through. Let me just refresh. Sometimes I can refresh up there and I will see it, but I saw it on my computer, so that is working. I'm so happy. So I really love to talk about essence because I find that it is so connected to what you do all day long, how you feel about yourself, and what you are creating in your life, right? And we're going to be talking about this week because, Friday is April 1st, and we're switching months. So that means we're going to be going into a new theme. However, this being said, I still want you to fully embrace essence and flow, letting it flow into you and letting your essence flow in your life in every single part of your life. And that is what we're talking about today. Letting your essence flow as a spiritual woman leader who is in midlife, right? We all know that midlife is really different than other parts of our lives. And midlife is very broad, but normally it encompasses anywhere from perimenopause to menopause to past menopause, that big chapter of our lives and everything that is happening during that time. So if you're jumping online, say hello so I can see you. If you're catching the replay, you can put hashtag replay, you can tag me so I can see you. And if you have any questions, you can put them, of course, in the comments. Now, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Isabelle, and I am super passionate about supporting women to thrive in their health. I love everything there is about health because when you are healthy, when your body is strong, it is really easier for you to bring thriving experiences in your life and in your business and in your relationships and even connecting to your deeper purpose. And I do that through traditional Chinese medicine because I am a certified naturopath and a holistic life coach. And I also use modalities like tapping, the Akashic field, the Akashic records, of course, and a couple other modalities that are so useful, not just for us, but for the people in our lives. So when we want to create change in our life, when we want to step into our essence, when we want to create a powerful legacy, the best way to have any influence is to start with ourselves first. So very important. All right, so let's talk more specifically about our essence, how to let it flow when we are in midlife. Okay, So, um, essence. It took me quite a while to really understand mine and how it affected my life. So, I personally, I would show up with different energies, all depending what I was doing. So if I was in the clinic, I had this kind of energy. And if I was shopping, I had this kind. And if I was running, I had this kind. And if I was um, communicating in my relationships, so with my significant other or my family or friends, I had another. So I didn't have like 30, but I had a few different ones, and I knew who I was, kinda. I knew what I liked, I knew what I didn't like, but I didn't really know who I was at the core, and um, what my essence was. I sort of knew what I stood for, but I never really stopped to question myself and um, what I wanted to create, what I knew was important to me and has always been important to me. Some core values were always there. Health, super important to me. Was I always healthy? No. Did I have some bad, unhealthy habits? Oh, yes. My body suffered for it, my emotions as well, my mindset, well, pretty much everything. But it was part of core belief. So I always circled back. And honestly, I never, ever thought about what I wanted to create as a legacy or what I wanted to remember to be remembered by. I could think about it like, once in a blue moon, but never really um, what I wanted to be remembered by and for, and what I wanted to create as a legacy. Now, a legacy is something that you create here and now. It's not just when you pass, it is here and now. And it is also what you want to embody, not just once in a while in a different circumstance or with different people, but all the time. This is what I came to understand. Now, as women, we often wait till midlife or beyond to really start focusing on ourselves. We're so busy with other things. If we've had children, so busy with children, so busy with the spouse, so busy with work and the to-do list, that sometimes we put our needs second place. Now, I can see it is different in the younger generations. In our generation, it is still something that is really present. And sometimes when I talk to women one on one, or even in my group programs, this is something that they still struggle with. They put a whole bunch of other people's needs before their own. So I'm going to ask you this right now, and you can put it in the comments, even if you're catching this on replay. What is the first thing you do in the morning? Is it something for yourself that empowers your being, your body, your mind, your spirit? Or is it something for someone else? Now, I know a couple years ago, first thing in the morning, yeah, it was for someone else. Now, I set my alarm earlier, so the first thing that I do, no matter what is going on in that particular day, the first thing that I do is something for me, something that is important to me. So I want to know, what is the first thing? Now, if you are going on social media, I want you to ask yourself, is it for you? Is that what really pumps you up, makes you feel great? Okay, these are important questions. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure that I haven't forgotten anything. Okay, so I want you the rest of this month, there's still a couple of days. Okay, so Carol says, feed the dog. I love that. First thing in the morning, but I think of myself right after. I'm alone at home very often, so I now focus on myself more. I love that. So what I love most about what you are sharing, beautiful, is that you are a beautiful example of growth, right? And I guess this is also part of the message that I want to convey to you. There is always growth for us. And that is one of the things that we want to celebrate, our growth. So important. Okay, so this is such a beautiful example, okay? Because she shares with us, you share with us, beautiful, that the first thing you do is feed your puppy. I also got a puppy. Also a little bit smaller than you, but also have a puppy. So let me share with you, you're right, I had forgotten about that. What I do first thing in the morning is I open my bedroom door to let my puppy in. His name is Ted. So he's right there on the couch in my office. So I won't say his name too loud because he'll be someone calling me. So I open the door. And the reason I open the door and let him in, yes, it's for him because he's been a good boy all night long, but it is for me because I want to connect to his beautiful, happy, joyful energy and take time to have a physical connection first thing in the morning, right? And then he stays and I go into meditation. And I love that you are saying that you feed your dog. So what I would ask you to do, and anyone else listening, is if you are doing something for someone else, another important being in your life, I want that to be about you. Is it selfish? Absolutely. We have the absolute right to think of ourselves first, because if we are fed first, if our cup is full, then doesn't matter what we do in which order afterwards, it is going to be a different kind of energy that we are bringing. It's going to be different when we start off our day. It's going to be different when we do a hobby. It's going to be different when we speak to people. If you have a business, it'll be different when you do posts or publicity or show up one-on-one or show up in your group. It will be different because you are bringing fullness first. So if, for example, you are doing something for someone else or another being, find what it brings you to do that. If it brings you nothing, then put it second and find another first. If it brings you something, then focus on that something first, right? Now, each time that you connect with what makes you happy, you are bringing in joy. You are bringing in love. You're bringing in excitement, and you are connecting to who you are. And who you are, beautiful people, is your essence. That's what it is. Now, your essence can come out a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there. And you're going to be manifesting or experiencing results in your life a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there. If you want to really have positive and powerful experiences in your life that are equal to what you want to feel all the time, then you want to be in your essence as much as possible. Now, does contrast show up? Heck yeah. We're human beings and we're experiencing a human life, right? We embody energy, and that is our essence. But if we allow ourselves to really feel that essence, oh, I'm so happy that you love this. Perfect. Um, if we allow ourselves to really feel that essence, it's not going to show up in here, in there, in here, in there. It will start showing up more and more and more everywhere. So when you get up to feed your puppy, if you are feeding yourself first, that means even before you put your foot down or you call out to your puppy or you go and greet them or you say, come on, let's go, you're going to be excited about the little things that you do because this is about you. It is about your day. And it is about bringing your essence to the little things that you do that add up to your day. Okay, so here are the key questions that I want you to ask yourself. All right, let me take a sip. Let me know if this is resonating. Let me see some hearts, some thumbs ups. Even if you're on replay, right? It's always great to share the love. That is so good. I see the hearts. Ooh, love the hearts. Sending them right back. Yum, yum, yum. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh no, I woke Ted. I woke Ted with the love. Oh no, he's coming. Kush, kush, kush. That didn't work. So Ted is coming over. He's stretching out and he's going to be here in a minute. He might need to say hello before he goes back to sleep and waits for me. That's okay. He's here. He's poking my leg. If you have puppies, you know what it's about, right? All right, Ted. Oop. Say hello. Say hello. Mm-hmm. I kiss him for me, and I kiss him for him. Look at this hug. Oh. I'm so in love. Okay, bye. He didn't go very far. He's just there, but that's okay. Okay, back to the matter at hand. Yes, he is such a sweetheart. Okay, so the three questions I want you to ask, and I want you to practice this. I know essence and letting it flow in this part of your life is different from what it was in your 20s and 30s still. And I know there's just a couple days left with this theme, but if you can swim in this information, embody it. And if contrast shows up, that means like you go in a different direction, allow it. It's okay. It happens to me. It happens. And then I shake it off and then I recalibrate to my higher being, which is my essence. What I want to feel every day, what I want to think about, what I want to share with family, friends, my puppy. This is my essence. So, question number one: who am I today? Who am I in this chapter of my life? Say it the way you want. Who am I today, or who do I want to be today? And answer that. You don't need to answer it with a word, but you can answer it with a feeling word. That is the trick. All right, so if you're feeling it, put it in the comments. So, who do you want to be today? When I got up, I wanted to be in the flow. I wanted to feel the energy. I wanted to feel excitement. I wanted to feel purpose. I wanted to feel calm, right? Feeling words. So I want you to write one in the comments. And if you're catching this on replay or like at another time, you can still do it. You can put it in the comments. If you have access to comments, you can write it on a piece of paper. You can say it out loud. You can say it in your heart. I want you to feel that word. I love that. I love that. I want to be free and light. So free is a tricky word. So I'm just going to take a minute. So free is either um free or I want to be free, right? So make sure that when you say I want to be free, you are feeling the sensation of dancing if you like dancing, barefoot if you like to be barefoot, in the grass or on the side of the ocean if you like the grass on the side of the ocean, right? So whatever freedom feels for you, make sure that it is a positive feeling, right? You don't want to be running away from something, so freedom is going towards. You want to be basking in freedom and light and moving your body and really embodying it. And you can do this as soon as your eyes open, instead of letting the mind race, saying, no. First question, who am I today? What do I want to embody? So I love that. Okay. Very, very, very powerful. And it is a great way to start the feelings filling up the cup, letting joy in, and it can be quick and helpful. You can do it throughout the day because the goal is to really embody your essence, to kind of let it pour and flow out of you in everything you do all day long. But baby steps, right? Baby steps. Second question, what do I want to experience all day long? What do I want to experience all day long? So you're going to notice that even if your essence is one word and it feels like a little, it's like the nucleus. I've been studying with my son. The nucleus of essence. Essence is one word, but how you want to feel is really different every single day, right? Some days it'll be the same, but it'll be subtle. There might be subtle differences. I want you to put in the comments, even if you're catching this on replay, right now, what do you want to experience all day long? Something that you can feel. So let's see. Um, hmm, I love that. Right? You want to not just think it, but you want to feel it. Yes, connection is a great one. I want you to take a moment, right? And so, Carol, you wrote connection. And for you, close your eyes and feel what connection feels like. Add words to it. Add feeling words to it. You're going to feel, and I promise you, if you really allow yourself to connect with your essence this way, you're going to feel your energy shift. You're going to feel it rise. You're going to feel really happy because this is how you want to feel, right? So someone else, like Carol says connection, right? I could say, how do I want to feel today? I want to feel excited and powerful, right? Now, if I say you're going to feel excited and powerful, they're both great words, but they're different than what you want to feel. So, yes, you can put excited and powerful like on a sheet or on your vision board or on your post-it, because, if you know me a little bit, you know I'm all about lists and post-its. But even better is to have your own list. And connection has a specific sensation. And if you go deeper in it, you're going to feel it somewhere in your body. For me, for example, excited and powerful, I feel it up here. I feel it in my chest area. I feel it under my arms and my shoulders, so my throat chakra and my heart chakra are like vroom, 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 vroom. They're really strong and they're really vibrating. And um, the color is a little bit like this color right here, but softer and transparent. And it's pulling me forward, wanting me to go into adventure. Do you understand? Can you see my body language changing? If you do that, if you connect with your word, what you want to feel every day, you're going to feel it even first thing in the morning. Okay, third question. Ready? What is one word that best describes you, who you are, not what you want to be, who you are right now? Okay? Not today, but right now in your life. Like if I put a stake in the ground right here and say, in this time period in your life, what is one positive word that describes you that you can go, yeah, I like that. That's who I am, right? Something that makes you feel empowered. I want you to write it in the comments. Now, these things that you are writing, I want you to keep them. So if you wrote them in the comments, I also want you to write it on a piece of paper. Grab a Post-it and write these 3 things down. You can also come back and highlight them. I love that Carol wrote the question. You are such a sweetheart. So the questions are right there. So you can highlight the question and you can put it on a Word document or you can write it out, whatever you want to do. These are powerful, right? So Carol says, intuitive. Yes. So I have noticed in the younger generation, they are allowing their intuition to lead them a lot more. In our generation, focus was a lot more on the yang, on the male aspect of our divine feminine, right? Instead of the divine feminine leading us, for us, throughout the years, it was a lot on the masculine principles, doing a lot, always working harder, always showing up, even if we weren't able to. So go, go, go. This is a lot about the masculine principle that is off balance, because the balanced masculine is about strong action, but not just go, 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 and strength and do this and accomplish and to-do lists. It's not that way. And I love that the younger generation has more intuition. We do as well as women that are going through midlife in this part of our life. We are finally putting down that I have to do this and this and this and this and this to be good enough. And we are opening up and allowing intuition to lead us. So I love that. Let's see. What is one word that describes me the best? I'm going to go with joyful. Now, when I say joyful, it makes me emotional. Yeah, it is joyful. I feel it in my body. Now, I want you to feel your word in your body. I feel my word, right? The emotion of my word in this part and in this part, and it is slowly traveling down my legs. It is not there yet, but I feel that I am embodying more and more joyful. And the more I embody the feeling of it, right? I'm already embodying the light. But because we are an embodied being and we are experiencing real life, we want to give ourselves the opportunity to feel these words, these feeling words. And when we connect more deeply and allow these to flow in our body and in our life, then our essence is going to come through, right? So I want you, Carol, to feel in your body what it feels like to be intuitive. How does it show up? How does it feel, right? I want you to take a moment to feel your word. And I want you to let me know how you're feeling with this. Now, every single day, the more you practice something, the better you get at it. I have a hair that is tickling my nose. And allowing your essence to be part of you, to expand so it comes out your skin pores and fills your aura and fills your life and just beautifully expands to others as well. And you're going to see it flowing not only in your health, because it's going to affect your body and your health, but it is going to be flowing as well to your hobbies, to your business, to your family, to your relationship, to your money. It is going to be flowing everywhere. Not someone else's energy, not someone else's essence, but yours specifically. So what goes this way also comes this way. You're going to connect more deeply with your essence. And the more you connect with your essence, the more you're going to feel it. So Kara says, being intuitive is so close to connection. Yes, goes hand in hand. I feel so present. I love that. I want you to really feel present. What does that mean, feeling present? Right? Now, no matter what your word is, now every morning when you start your day, you're going to connect to essence. So just the sum of all these parts, you're going to connect to it. Some mornings you're going to be like, ooh, so strong. Other mornings you're going to be like, it sucks. Not so strong. So you're going to need these questions to help you through. Now, you know that I'm all about the 4 pillars of well-being, right? You can't have just one. So the first pillar is physical well-being, and in no particular order. Physical well-being, emotional well-being, spiritual well-being, and mindset strength. You're going to want your mindset to have positive thoughts. You're going to want to have a spiritual connection to whatever your beliefs are, to God or to angels or to your cosmic team or whatever it is. You're going to want to have feelings of joy and peace and happiness and alignment. And you're going to want to have physical health. You're going to want your body to support you positively, to do what you want to do what you love to do. It's not because you're in this chapter of your life that you're like, I don't want to do anything anymore. I don't have any goals anymore. Heck no, right? Younger you didn't know that older you would want to experience so much in this chapter of your life and do so much, right? So we need our bodies to support us as much as possible. All right, so let's recap to make sure that it is easy peasy for you. Okay, so your essence makes up the greater part of you. And because of that, it is important that you are connected to ask. You want, I don't know if I said that correctly. I think I was focusing on something else. Stephanie, it is so nice to see you, hon. It has been so long since we connected. Love connecting to your beautiful energy. So we're talking about essence. And I know you know the importance of being in our essence to bring in what we want to bring in. So we're just wrapping up, but I'm taking care of the recap right now. So essence makes up the greater part of you. And you're going to ask yourself these questions. Who you want to be in this part of your journey. Who you want to be, and you connect to that. So you ask and you feel. You don't just ask, right? But these are the first things to do in the morning. You're going to ask yourself what you want to experience as emotions, as feelings in this chapter of your life. Personally, I want to experience joy. I want to experience wealth. I want to experience laughter. Like, ow, my tummy hurts from laughing so much. These are the things that I want to experience. These are things that I am making sure that my essence is full of. These are the things that when my essence pours out, I'm creating my legacy with. And what is your word? Your essence word. And your word can change. Your word, all these answers can change daily. What's important is before you do anything, before you support anyone or anything else, you fill up your cup with your essence. And from there, even if it's just one thing that you're going to do, you're going to feel your essence flow from your being through your actions. And Carol, when you feed your puppy now in the morning, before you even do it, you're going to be bringing so much different energy that even the puppy is going to be responding differently. All right. How does that feel? How does that feel? Oh my God. I didn't realize that the time flew so much. Oh, thank you so much. I had opened up the Akashic Records and I asked to channel I had some notes and I asked to channel the information and the sharing from the space of the Akasha so it feels yummy and delicious and spot on for this moment, regardless if you're watching live, regardless if you're watching on replay, or you're watching it in a year from now. I wanted it to be spot on for you. So let me know if you have any questions. If you're feeling a deep connection with this and you want to dive deeper into your leadership skills, into your essence, into feeling powerful as a spiritual woman leader in this part of your life, I'm going to recommend that you do book a goddess alignment session with me so we can talk about your next steps. If you're feeling that, let me know and I will send you the link. It'll be my pleasure and we can chat on where you are, where you want to be, and how wonderfully you are doing right now, and more importantly, what you want to create as a legacy in your life. All right, beautiful goddesses, thank you so much for taking your precious time and sharing it with me. I appreciate you so much. Sending love, sending light. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Make sure you tag me so I see that question. I'll circle back. It'll be my pleasure. And I am going to wish you an empowered, fun, energized day and let that essence glow and flow. I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.